Editor-in-Chief of Dwell. Welcome to our next talk. I am joined here by two amazing people. I am joined by Alison Beaton, who is the founder of Lille huset, which means little house in Norwegian. And she is going to walk us through her business. And I don't want to give too much away, but very cool, modern, graphic, play imagination pieces for children. I'm also joined here by Natasha Case, who is the founder of Coolhaus, which makes the best ice cream sandwiches named after architecture and design that you have ever had. They are celebrating their 5th year anniversary this year, so congratulations to you guys. Seriously, these ice cream sandwiches are amazing, so please they're right over there, so please do grab one. And so after Alison goes, then Natasha is going to walk us through her presentation, and then we'll kick off the conversation, about their businesses and the trajectories of their career, and how design figures into the choices they've made. So without further ado, I'm gonna hand it to you, and you're gonna go into the presentation.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you. Hi. So I decided that I would take you guys through how my idea became product, because sometimes it seems a little bit like, how did that become a business? So my husband and I moved to Chicago in 2001, and we had children not too long after. And it was after exploring kind of our urban environment with the kids that I created a set of activity sheets that would help kids explore our city, our neighborhood, and really kind of get out there and do a scavenger hunt, exploring their own cities and towns. And once I produced this piece, I decided that somehow I started playing with a laser cutter, and it just became 3D. So I created a little mini version of my house. And if you ever use a laser cutter or this kind of machine, you have to do something flat. So I used paper, and I decided that I would want it to slot together and create these little houses that looked a lot like our city house. And the very first version I created, you would draw on it and do all your bricks and make it look just like your own home. And it was about halfway through brick course number 200 that my daughter and I kind of gave up on that. So I decided maybe that wasn't the best direction for the product. This is just another view of this kind of cityscape. And as it started to evolve, I started to think about how I would market it. And I first called them mini houses for mini architects. And unfortunately, there's not that many architects with children out there. You'd be surprised looking here today. But I decided to take a little bit more broad angle with the business, and I did show how they would slot together, and I brought some kids together to show maybe like a little video piece where Simon, my son, and Gigi, our neighbor, they were putting them together and playing with them. And then I thought, okay, I created these things, and this was taking forever. It was just kind of an obsession that wouldn't go away. So I created 20 houses and invited designer friends in Chicago to decorate them. I was like, people have to understand how great paperboard is. I don't think they know. I mean, architects know. They make all our models out of it. I did architecture in undergrad. So you can put anything on it. And I think my Barbie dream house when I was younger was made of paperboard. And it had a beach scene laminated to the background, and that was enough. So I had my designer friends create these houses, and we put on an exhibition in a gallery in my neighborhood in Chicago. And then I decided, my husband and I, we talked about it and decided maybe this should be a business. People kept asking me for one. So I did a Kickstarter in 2012, and did well on the Kickstarter, and then took them to market. And it was from there that a lot of things went wrong and some things went right. And it was while I was at market with these wooden ones, I had trouble with manufacturing. We sold them all, but I didn't know if I was going to be able to keep doing this. I was like, I can't keep making these, I can't make enough. And there was issues with the packaging, and there was just all kinds of things that come up along the way of actually getting a product store ready. What does it need to look like for a customer? It was very graphic designery, because that's my background, and it was not right for retail, but people thought they were pretty. So about halfway through that winter, I got a call from a big retailer, and they said, "What do you have for next season?" And I was like, "I don't know. It's going to be amazing. I don't know, but it's going to be awesome." So I said, "I'm kind of switching from the wood. I think I'm going to go all paperboard, and they're going to be colorful." Because people had said, "They should be colorful, you know?" And so I thought, okay, be colorful, sure. So she said, "Send me some samples." And then I panicked a little bit, but I got some samples made, and the line evolved into something that I really, really liked making. And it was made of a material that I really felt happy about, which was all paperboard. And I started modeling them on houses all over the world, not just Chicago. So from there, these are just some more images of, you know, my kids playing with them. Other kids play with them too, I swear. These are just some of my marketing images, and then also really thinking through how to market this as a consumer item, and showing the potential of the product to be an interactive kids activity, not just a dollhouse. So for me, that it's been more a marketing journey than anything, but every day I get a little closer to where I need to be, I think. And here at the show, we put together the house on the far left, which is our modern case study house, which I knew this audience would understand. So it is based on a little house in Los Angeles that can be tall or wide or side by side, or as tall as you can make it. So every house has a story, and they are based on little houses all over the world that kids can decorate and love.
Great. Oh, yep.